Hello everyone, welcome. This is a quick overview. You watched one video earlier, but this is going to be another quick overview to just give you an idea of working in our online learning. We have made it really simple to use, and we want it to be a great experience for you. So this is just going to take about 10 to 15 minutes just walking you through what is in what we call the learning management system, the LMS, kind of how to navigate it, how to find things, and then how to work with it over the next 8 weeks. I'm going to tell you, be patient with yourself. Technology has changed things so quickly, and it's going to continue to change things. So this is a great practice for you. If any of you have already done some online learning, it's going to be repetitious and practice for you as far as navigating. All of our content is different. And those of you who have never done online learning before, hopefully it's going to be a fun and a rewarding experience you're going to use a long time after you get your meaningful employment and move on with your career goals. So be patient. Have fun with it. Just remember as well, everything that you're going through in the program, it's all connected. You have your online learning, which we're going to go through, but that is connected to the virtual classes that you will have every day, almost every day. It also is linked directly to your coaching support. All of it is connected together, as well as with the employer connections. Remember, the whole goal of everything is meaningful employment for you. So just keep in mind, all of this is all connected together. So when you are taking your skills classes or your OSHA or your online learning, we want you to complete the program with the skills, the basic skills you need, but also with that broader meaningful employment goals, and really being employment ready for this whole new economy we're living in today. So with that, I'm going to move over and we are going to take you through the learning management system so you can navigate, be a little bit more familiar with it. But first, I'm going to move myself down. There you go. But first, I wanted to go over some basic terms that you're going to hear throughout the 8 weeks. Learning track. You're going to have 2 of these to complete in the learning management system. One of them for emotional intelligence, and one of them for facilities skills, facilities and maintenance. So you'll have 2 learning tracks. Inside each learning track, you have 8 learning plans, and the way that we have set it up is 1 learning plan in both emotional intelligence and in facilities for each week. So for week 1, what we want you to do is to just get started navigating a little bit through the system and get started with week 1 for both emotional intelligence and in the facilities and maintenance. So you have a learning track, 2 of those. Then inside each learning track, you have 8 learning plans, 1 for each week. Inside the learning plans, then you're going to see different little, and I'll go over this with you here in a second, but you're going to see different segments. And we've organized this very simply to make it easy for people to navigate. And inside then also you're going to have, and I'll show you where it is, the materials that are associated with that learning plan. These are additional resources: resume template, a cover letter template, your assignments, which are in Learning Plan 2. I'll go over that with you. So always check when you go into a learning plan, off to the right and down a little bit, for the materials that may be associated with that plan. You're also going to have some tasks, things that you're going to need to do to complete. They don't take long. Some of them are just watch a video. What did you think? This is about the interaction. Spend some time here as well. Don't just put one word or 2 words or none at all. That's when you will get it that it's not approved. So you're going to have some tasks, some things to complete. You will also have some achievements. And the achievements we've set up basically for 4 main things. One of them for perfect attendance for the week, and that'll be tracked in the LMS, and as we take attendance from the Zoom reports, etc. So make sure you're here. So perfect attendance for the week, and then also completing the assignments by when they are due. You're going to have 3 different assignments. Send your resume to your coach, complete an elevator story assignment, and complete a star story assignment. And those are all due at the latest week 5. So, and these are all outlined. Your coaches will go through them. Your instructors will go through them as well. But these will be tracked as you complete these. They will show up on your in your learning management when you sign in to the LMS. The last thing are catalogs. These are additional self-learning resources that are available that you can explore. If you'd like to get a little more information on resumes, there's some great videos that we've got included. We're always building this out as well. If you wanted to learn more about 21st century skills or time management, there are separate catalog items for those as well. And I'll show you where all of this is as we get in to the LMS. A quick tour. After you've gotten your letter to log in and enter the TCR learning community, this is what you see. This is the first page that'll come up. And as I mentioned, you've got 2 learning tracks that you will be completing. And it only takes about 2 hours a week to really go in, complete all the lessons, and to kind of reflect on the learning classes as well. Up here you will see how many achievements that this person has acquired. That'll change as achievements are completed. We've got 94 different learning objects included in here. Don't get overwhelmed with that number. A lot of those are the classes because again, you've got quite a few classes that you will be taking each week. And as you are completing different activities and attending classes, this will start to keep track for you. How many of you completed? How many are you working on? How many have you not started? And as I mentioned, with these achievements, these are all listed off to the left-hand side. And what will happen with this is as you complete these, so week 1 session attendance, you were here every day. This will turn from gray to colored. So it'll show that you have acquired that first achievement. It'll count up here. The assignments that we've got, I sent my resume to my coach. I submitted that star story assignment. I completed my elevator story assignment. Again, in week 5, we're going to ask you, was it completed? When did you send it? And who did you send it to? And once those are approved, these will turn to color as well. These are really good reinforcement for you to kind of keep on track on when things are due to keep it organized for you, etc. So that is an overview of the first page. And what you're going to do every week is you're going to go into the facilities and maintenance learning track, and you're at week 1. So you're going to be clicking right into week 1. And this will keep track for you as well. In progress, not started, or completed. And we've really segmented this very, very easy to navigate. You will notice here basically what you will do is in your activities, just go down and complete everything that we have listed here. First of all, this is a relatively easy one. Steps we want you to review each week. It's basically, I'm showing up, I'm doing the assignments, I'm meeting with my coach, and I'm staying engaged. Once you have read that and comprehended it, only takes about 5 minutes. This will change from 0 to 100%. You have completed it. Same thing, as I mentioned before, think with the end in mind. Here are the competencies. Just click into it. Here's what you will view. I'm going to go ahead and do this, even though it's an example for it, but just click into it. And your competencies that we want you to achieve, so it's not just attendance, we want you to apply emotional intelligence every day, attend the virtual classes, follow the rules in virtual etiquette that has been talked about, expected at any workplace, met your commitments with your coaches, just like in the workplace, exceptional group communication and teamwork in your classes. You're prepared for interviews and the workplace. You've got your resume. You've got your elevator star story assignments done. You've got your OSHA card. Again, this is 100% attendance required. And then you've completed the facilities skills training that was offered as well. So all you do, you've read it, you will look at these every week, because at the end, we don't want people thinking, I didn't know I needed to do that. It's all right here. Click back to the learning plan, and it shows that it's already completed 100%. Every week, you will also have your virtual classes to attend. So you can see that we've got 4 for this week, and then you will have the financial literacy, which is a separate one, as we have said. But you can click into these as well. Today's introduction, or the introduction, it shows 9:30 to 11:30. If you ever need the Zoom link again, we put it right here for you. So always a place that you can go to find the classes to attend. What will happen, I'm going to click into this again, because right now you will see that it's at 0%. Once you have attended and we have updated the attendance, these will change from 0% to 100% for you. And when you get all of these completed at 100% is when you receive the achievement badge for perfect attendance for week 1. Okay, so we have also provided with you another resource is your classroom schedule for the week, and the location is all located in every learning plan as well. What will happen, kickoff and introduction is done, this one will go away. So you will always have a running calendar of where you need to be and what is expected. Off to the right, remember I told you about the materials section. So we've got the materials in here for Learning Plan 1. Here is the schedule. And then we've also got the TCR contact list as well. In order to open up anything in the materials, simply click on it. And usually what will happen is down here to the left, it'll open down here. Just simply open it. This is a PDF. This is our schedule for the week, or for the next 8 weeks. And you can save this to your computer and use it. So we wanted to provide the schedule as well as the contact list in week 1. We always provide a little about what the learning plan is about. Your classroom schedule is off to the right. The materials you'll need for that learning plan is included off to the right as well. So always check. There aren't always materials, but if there are, we want to make sure that you know how to get to them. Then you just complete, whenever you come to one of these sections, you have a Welcome to Twin Cities Rise video. You've got a little quiz introducing you again to the TCR program, and a little quiz and a follow-up just with some basic background of Twin Cities Rise, what we're all about, etc. We want you to acknowledge the policies. You'll be getting a policy email separately from your coach, but also be familiar with them in here. Again, this is just like the workplace. When you have individual policies that you need to be aware of. We want you to be aware of these with us as well. Now you will also have, moving down, what you hope to accomplish with it. These are the tasks that we want you to complete. And what you'll do is simply, again, made it very easy. You launch it, setting goals, and so here is the question. Setting goals and following plans are keys to success in this new economy. What are some of the things you hope to accomplish with us besides meaningful employment over the next 8 weeks? What you will do is you will go into this and you'll write your response. Think about it a little bit. This is very goal-centered and strategy-centered, and answer the questions that are asked. When you are done, you simply hit done. And what will happen is when I'm going to go back to the learning plan. When you submit that, it comes to somebody at Twin Cities Rise. You will always get a response back. When we approve it, an email will be sent to you saying your task has been approved. Go back to look to see what the feedback, and all you will do is go back into that same one, click on it again, and what you will see is what you had written plus the approver's comments back. This is a great way for reflection, for interaction, and also coaching along the way to help you achieve your meaningful employment goal. We made it very simple. You just go down the different sections, click on it, and follow the instructions on what to do. You will see that you will have a learning plan for every week. Just keep up with the learning plan for the week. You can always go back and catch up. You can always go back and relook at some of the things that we've put in there. It's really up to you. I am going to go into Learning Plan 2 because there's a couple of things I just wanted to highlight with you. Here is where we have your 2 assignments that we want you to complete. Your elevator speech assignment, due week 5, and your STAR story assignment, week 5. These are simply guides to help you develop the story that you want to tell when you get that question, tell me about yourself. So you simply, again, click on the material. And it will come up. A little slow. Make sure that you also, when you get it to the top, that you enable the editing, because this is simply a Word document that you can use, and we will be talking a lot about all of this as you go through your sessions, developing your elevator story. You'll be learning about your value package and how all of that links together into your story. And then what we want you to do is to create a draft of your elevator story. And this is what we want sent to your coach no later than week 5. If you do get done earlier, that is what you need to work out between you and your coach. But you just simply go in and you can save this just like the other directly to your computer. Again, forward it on in an email. These are the assignments that we want you to complete: elevator story, star story, and make sure that you have sent your resume to your coach. You can see that your classroom schedule for week 2 is already in here as well. So it should be extremely easy to navigate. In Learning Plan 2, again, just click complete. Virtual sessions are all listed here for you as well. And we do have some additional facilities specific information for you. What are the jobs in the facilities sector? And then you have a task that you will complete as well. So you just go through each week and complete the lessons that are outlined for you. 2 last things. Again, you'll complete it both for facilities. You'll do the same for emotional intelligence. And I wanted to show you the catalog. So again, the catalog is where we have a lot of other information. You simply go up to the top to your learning catalogs. It'll bring you right here. So we do have a lot of different catalogs that you can go to. Let's say your coach maybe says, I want you to go watch the video in the catalog about creating a cover letter. Or if you just want on your own to go and look at the additional information. We've got a lot of writers in this group, so we do have a journaling catalog that we've just started as well. So a lot of different opportunities for a lot of self-learning. We wanted that up there, just wanted to begin learning catalog. You also have a learning calendar in here, another one. So you've got the handout, you've got it on your learning plan, and you also have it listed all the way out here. You simply go up, learning calendar, and it'll show you exactly, and actually it'll take you to these particular classes. So those, again, we want to make sure everybody knows where they're going and how to navigate through the LMS. That's a lot, but it's very easy to use. Just simply, you'll get into the rhythm of it, go into it. And the thing, again, when you're doing those tasks, spend a little time, because it's to reflect on those before you respond, to think, both in the emotional intelligence side as well as the facilities. Wrapping up, try to stay up to date with each learning plan each week because we try to align the classwork to what you're learning in the learning plan as well. Attendance is a big part of the learning plan progress. So if you do have to miss for whatever reason, let your coach know. Again, just like you would have to in the workplace. It's a good habit to get into. Complete the assignments, your elevator story, your star story. Make sure your coach has your resume as well. Because again, remember what I had mentioned, week 8, you're going to be meeting with employers. Week 5, you're going to be practicing interviewing. So that whole career piece is a very important part of this program. Let us know if you have any questions. Have fun learning on this. It is a great program, and we're very thankful that you're participating with us. Have a good one.